Hi everybody! So I had promised on my Celtic Cavaliers page to post a video of our office and whelping room setup. So I'm going to do that here. Should probably be less than about 5 minutes or so. Just a quick introduction to our space. Rosie is due with a litter in about a week or so. So I want to get this done before she whelps. So I just spent all day, forgive my appearance, I spent all day getting everything ready and organizing whelping supplies. So here it is. So first off, we have, this is the room. We just got done remodeling it for my office space. Got all the decorations up. Down here we have the whelping box. It looks a lot smaller than it is on camera. Believe me, it's quite large. I can actually sit in it pretty comfortably. Let's see. Over here we have the puppy pen. That will be probably put up around the time puppies are about 3 weeks old and moving around and they can get out of the whelping box. Let's see. Over here we have my desk. I spend a lot of time here. A lot of mornings I'm here till about 4 a.m. We got my computer, my printer hooked up over there. This big acrylic thing you're seeing here is an incubator. It's homemade. Currently there seems to be a shortage of incubators and almost everywhere is out of stock. So my amazing husband put together one himself. We've been doing a test run on it the last couple hours. You can see back there a little bit. It's a heating pad on the bottom. And it's got temperature control and thermostat. And back there is a temperature thermometer gauge that's going to be mounted up higher. That will tell me the ambient temperature and humidity in it. And then we have another thermometer that is coming tomorrow that has 2 probes on it. One will go under the heating pad and another one will go higher up on the incubator to tell me the temperature, the surface temp, and then also to double check the ambient temp. Back there you can see my calendar with my scribbles all over it. Let's see, what else we got? We'll start over here. Here we have a puppy scale and just, you know, a little cloth in it. This comes off and I can zero it out. That's to weigh newborn puppies and after feeds. Over here we have a bin of odds and ends. I have not gotten everything organized yet where I want it. I'm still trying to figure out where everything goes. In here, you know, we have clear, flavorless, colorless Pedialyte. We have a nail grinder, glucosamine. These are mainly just supplements. Skin and Coat. This is Breed Heat, something I put my dogs on before they go into heat. Oxy Stud, I use that for my stud dogs. Some wet food when I need to tempt Rosie to eat because she's very pregnant at the moment. Up here, these are some samples that were sent to me. I joined a breeding program through Purina and they sent me free bags of food. My printer and my scanner because, oh, I print off a lot of stuff. Down here, oh look, my kid left a cup, of course. My 8-year-old daughter also uses this as her office because she is in online schooling currently, so you'll see some of her stuff around. Down here we have starter, puppy and mother mousse, and then we have wet puppy food. Down here is my supplies for the gift bags. I am making gift bags for prospective puppy owners to take home when they pick up their new puppy. Up here, this is my closet. It's really small. I'm trying to make the best of it. Here, these are basically like pee pads, but they're cloth and they're washable. So I've got a few of these from my mother before she passed away. And then I got a few more from a lady off of OfferUp. And then I'm going to pick up some more from my father this week. And these, I prefer cloth ones because the disposable ones, puppies will tear them up, they'll chew on them, they'll eat them, they'll swallow them, and then you've got a whole nother host of issues you've got to deal with. So I prefer cloth. These get washed in my washer at 220 degrees with bleach. And then they go through 2 rinse cycles and then they get dried on high heat for sanitation purposes. White towels, you'll notice I have a lot of white in this room because white can be bleached and sanitized easier. And I tend to wash everything on very high temps. Okay, so up here we have receiving blankets for puppies. These are basically cloth diapers. So these are the old school diapers, you know, depending on how old you are, you might remember them from the 70s, 80s, 90s. I found these are really good. They're really absorbable. They're really good for washing things. They're good for soaking up messes. I have spare towels up there to clean up stuff, as well as here. Basically, if it's white, it's for whelping. And these towels are for cleaning up messes, baths, stuff like that. Okay, this is gonna be longer than 5 minutes. Over here, we have disinfectants. I don't know if you can see it very well. Chlorhexidine solution. My office and whelping area gets disinfected every single day. We use chlorhexidine for right before puppies are born and when puppies are on the ground. The rest of the time, and there it goes. The rest of the time, I typically wipe everything down in the room if there's not puppies in here with rubbing alcohol. Let's see, up here I have human first aid kit, some miscellaneous light bulb stuff. You know, that's just your run of the mill. Let's see down here. I'm really bad at this taking video thing and there's not much light in here. Over here we have syringes with needles for administering medications, antibiotics, sub-Q fluids. Down here we have a nebulizer that will actually get hooked up to the incubator. We also have a backup nebulizer that is also in storage. Underneath it all, we have a bunch of oxygen tubing and masks. We'll get into that in a minute. Over here, basically this is newborn puppy care stuff. We have goat's milk S-Black. It's basically puppy formula. Feeding puppy support. We have feeding tubes. We have calorie booster gel. Nutri-Drops. Love just your run-of-the-mill basics. Over here, this is Super 7 by, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, but this is for umbilical cord care for when puppies are born. I choose to cut the cords myself instead of letting mommy do it. That way we don't run the risk of mama over chewing the cords or cutting them too close. We have Oxy Mama supplements. I wish there was more light in here. Oxy Mama, these are her supplements for after she has puppies while she's nursing. You know, we've got alcohol swabs. We also have butterfly catheters. These are really good for sub-Q fluids. You know, we've got baby shampoo, Vaseline. We have multiple syringes of Oral Cal Plus. This is a calcium supplement for females when they're in labor. We have a Sharps container back here. Oh, I really should have got more light in here. Let's see if I can... Oh, I can't turn on the flashlight. Okay. So, Sharps container. We have more Pedialyte. This is some disinfectant. Down here, we have washcloths. These are used for a lot of things. Again, white so I can bleach them at high temps. We use these to stimulate puppies when they're first born. To clean up messes. They're really great. I can disinfect them real easy. We have a backup scale in case the first one malfunctions. Here we have sodium chloride solution for the nebulizer. We also have an albuterol solution somewhere in here. Over here is just a bunch of more like first aid supplies, gauze, sponges, wraps, things like that. Down here, we have umbilical cord clamps to clamp the umbilical cords after puppies are born. We have KY jelly. Yes, you use that when whelping puppies. We'll get into more of that probably in a different video. And of course, gotta put my hydrogen peroxide back. Down here, I've got a portable heater to warm up the room. More bags of dog food. I've got my own drinks, energy drinks, electrolytes for myself. Whelping can take many, many hours. Let's see. Okay, over here. Over here, we have, you know, there's my stethoscope, rubber gloves. We carry 2 gallons of hand sanitizer, and I've got one of the wall mount hand sanitizer systems that will be coming in tomorrow that we've mounted on the wall by my door. So when people enter, they can disinfect their hands. We have a wipes warmer. This is great for keeping washcloths warm for when puppies are born. Here we have hemostats, surgical scissors. These are for, you know, cord care, clamping off cords. alcohol pads, nail clippers, notebook, measuring tape for puppies. Let's see. That's more butterfly catheters for sub-Q fluids. And here we have a lot of things. We've got puppy identification collars. Here, let's see. Ooh, if I can get open. Puppy identification collars, more umbilical clamps. This is a suction tube. I bought this. It's a little big. I'm going to be replacing it with a veterinary one. More KY. Let's see here. Suction bulb, more feeding tubes. Feeding, puppy bottle feeding kits. Thermometer. Filters. Let's see here. If I can get that closed. Oh, I'll close that in a minute. Move the wipes warmer. Down here we have lactated ringers IV solution. Again, these are for sub-Q fluids. Syringes and hypodermic needles. Sodium chloride. All of those. Let's see here. Let's put that back. You see my dog treats. Yes, I have a thing for Ray Dunn. More rubbing alcohol. I literally wipe everything down here with rubbing alcohol at least once a day. Okay, in here, nope, that's just ice and fish food. In here, we keep antibiotics. This is cephalexin. I have multiple boxes of that. Back there, we've got penicillin and we've got dewormer. Down here is just my energy. Yes, I made sure I was well stocked on fluids and energy for myself as well. Down here is where I keep a lot of my files, my contracts for puppy buyers, vaccination records, deworming. Basically all my records are in here, office supplies, and of course snacks. Same here, pens, just basic office supplies, gum, more thermometers. We have so many thermometers. Covers for my stethoscope, face masks, filters. So we do have central heat and air in here, but we keep charcoal filters over all the vents to help filtrate the air. We also have a hospital grade UV and ozone sanitizer system that we can turn on to sanitize the air throughout the house. Down here, okay, forgive the mess, this is my laundry basket. We keep all dog and whelping laundry for my office separate from the household laundry because it gets washed at a much higher temp with bleach. This is an oxygen concentrator machine. This is a human one, and I got this used. I will be upgrading it shortly and purchasing a new one, and this one will go into storage as a backup. But for now, this is what we have. It can do up to 5 liters of oxygen, and my husband is going to be attaching a port on the side here so we can deliver oxygen straight into the incubator. We also have canine oxygen masks and tubing being delivered in the next few days. Hopefully it gets here in time. We still have quite a bit of supplies that are coming. And, oh yes, the office fish tank. I promise there's fish in here. There's cichlids and they're all hiding. You can see one down there. And then we have our little mascot here. He is a neon or fluorescent blue crawfish. Can't really see the colors in the video, but he's very bright blue. This is a 150-gallon acrylic tank. And it just gives me something pretty to look at while whelping puppies. And then up here, I printed these off. This is a new puppy checklist. You know, clear airway, respirations, temperature, dehydration, hypoglycemia. And then up here, it's APGAR scoring. Any of you that have had children, you know what APGAR scoring is. This is just modified for the use with puppies. And so I put these up here for quick reference while I'm whelping. I have a few more print-offs that I am putting in frames around my office as well to just have quick reference when we're in the middle of things. So I think so far that is about it. Like I said, Rosie is due anytime between like a week to a week and a half from now. So we are gearing up. If you send me a message and I don't reply right away, it's because we are in go mode and just trying to get everything ready. We've had a lot of vet appointments and shopping to do, making arrangements. When Rosie goes into labor, this will be where she resides at. My best friend of 22 years, who is just shy of getting her vet tech degree, and she's been working at a vet office for close to 8 years now. She will also be staying here for a few days to give me a second pair of hands and eyes, just in case, you know, she's needed. So she will be here on standby as well. And I think that's pretty much about it. I'll do one quick glance around. I don't know, I probably missed a few things. And that is our office / whelping area. Of course, you know, as time goes on, things will change. We'll probably need a bigger space. I am adding 2 more females to my program this year. Obviously, they won't be mature enough to breed for about 2 years once they pass all their OFA and DNA testing. But eventually we will be growing and a bigger space will be needed. So there you go. This is Celtic Cavaliers, and this is where we work.